Christmas studio, we'll call it, since we did all the Christmas builds here, including upscale Santa. So back to the Ninjago set we started yesterday. Ninjago Dragons Rising set, the Stone Shrine. I had a little bit of a difficulty with the surface part here, since it's got kind of a little play feature, which is cool. You slide this piece back and forth, and it makes it a very precarious surface for the, I guess, the Ninjago characters later on. So this part right here, maybe the tail of the dragon. So let me know. Tavaya, awesome, welcome. Glad to see you here, Tavaya, and anyone else. If you tune in like right now and say hello in the chat, just give me a thumbs up if the sound is okay. So Tavaya, seems like it is, but if the sound's okay, give me a thumbs up. Just let me know. Hey, Tommy, Alexandria, awesome. Thank you for joining. Tommy says sound is good. Alexandria says sound is good. Very cool. 6 of you already. Don't forget to leave a like and be part of the chat. And just thank you for being here, Alexandria and Tommy. Hey, Nick. Hey, Little Brick Therapy. Can you bring me my computer? Sorry, I forgot my computer to get my son to carry that over here. That way I can double check the chat and see things better. Thank you, sir. AV, there he is. There's Little Brick Therapy. Very cool. Hey, David. Glad to be here. Awesome. Jake Stop Motion. Good to see you guys. Welcome back. And here we are on the live stream, seeing you guys building the Ninjago set 71819, the Dragonstone Shrine. A very, very cool looking build. I think one of the main highlights, other than just the way it already looks amazing, is some fun details. I know I pointed this out yesterday, but the clear blue tiles, like most Ninjago sets that I've built, the modular sets like Ninjago City and Docks and City Gardens and Markets, the water feature, but this one has a little printed tile with a koi. So I think that's pretty cool. So there's just like fun details in here. That's not a sticker piece, and you know, possibly a valuable tile piece at some point. So if you haven't, I know there's a lot of you familiar names here: Tavaya, Tommy, Alexandria, David, Jake Stop Motion. Please leave a like. Don't forget to leave a like, guys. I know you guys have been here before. Oh no, Jake Stop Motion, I forgot about the stream today. So sorry. I just got caught up in other family things. Sorry, my friend. Yes, I need to, especially because you and B, we're gonna work. We're gonna collab on a stream. So sorry, man. Well, thanks for coming and joining mine. And I have to remember to put notifications on sound. My phone is usually, I'll get notifications, but my phone is usually in silent mode. So, sorry about that, man. Well, welcome to this live stream. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Tommy. And we will build. Let's see, bags 3 and 4. No, this was bags 1 and 2. And so far, we've got a good guy and a bad guy minifigure. We've got Lloyd. And we've got, what was this guy's name? This was Lord Raz. Lord Raz. I don't know all the characters. I just know I like building Lego, and I love building the Ninjago theme. As far as the storyline goes, I do not know it very well at all. So if you know more about these characters, yes, let me know. But here we go, bag 3. And yesterday I had said that this set was on the Lego website at, I wanted to say it was like $100 set, but apparently I was off. It was a $120 set. However, Lego had this set 71819 on sale for, I think it went down to about $71 or something like that. And I've seen it on sale on Amazon for even less, probably around $65 or so. But I got this set, actually got this set last Christmas. My wife got this for me. We saw it at Costco for less than $50. And I looked it up when we were there. I'm like, that has got to be a really serious discount. And then, of course, looking it up, found that it was basically more than a 50% discount at that point. And so my wife knew that that was a great buy, and so she got it for me for Christmas last year as a fun, obviously fun build, one to add to the Brick Therapy collection. And I am pretty stoked to have this added to our Ninjago collection. We have a few Ninjago sets, but the modulars are the main ones. So this, to me, will go great next to a modular. So if you like Lego building, you like collecting Lego, you like building Lego, you like talking about Lego, join in the chat, leave a like. There's a few more of you watching there, so don't forget to leave a like. And let's see if we can get to 15 likes on this live stream on a Saturday evening during the interim of Christmas and New Year's. And here's our Brick Therapy logo, our Brick Therapy sig figs. And just thanks for being here for as long as you can be, building up this Lego Dragonstone Shrine 71819. If you are a Lego enthusiast, or you like Lego, or you're just getting into Lego, Ninjago, the Ninjago theme has been around for probably almost 10 years. And it's probably one of the most reasonable priced themes that you can get. And so I think the not only one of the most reasonable price, but a very popular theme. Of course, there's the Lego cartoon story that goes with it. There was the Lego Ninjago movie that was, oh gosh, that must have come out around 2017 or so. And that inspired some really good sets. So if you look up Ninjago City, that is probably, to me, their flagship set, their marquee set of all, being a huge modular set. I think it's over 4,000 pieces. Retired now, but that was my goal, to get that set when I got back into Lego. My my main goal was to get that set as a Lego collector. And just at that point, getting back into Lego after being in what they call the dark ages. And so now here we are, Lego collecting for several years. And I'm just going to brighten my screen here a little bit more. And there we go. That looks better. It's hard to see some of with the lighting here, but yeah, get back into Lego. And that set was something that I thought, okay, if I have that set, there's no need to collect any more Lego. Just get this Lego Ninjago City set, this modular set that is inspired by the Lego Ninjago movie. Over 4,000 pieces. I think it came with 16 minifigures. A retired set now. At the time, I think it was $250. And seeing these giant Lego sets, if you get back into Lego as a grown-up and compare it to when you were a kid, well, I guess it depends what generation you're from. So in the 80s, when I was collecting or just playing with Lego as a kid, I think the most expensive sets were those castle sets. Maybe the giant space, Lego classic space sets. And I don't remember any sets being over $200. I could be wrong. I'd have to look up back during that time. But I got the yellow castle as a kid. And I remember seeing that at Toys R Us when that store was still pretty prevalent in the US. And my dad got it for me. And that, I was just on, that expression cloud nine. I was just so stoked to get that castle set. And it came with, I think, 4 knights on horseback and castle guards. But I don't think that set was over $200. And now, the Lego price is $200 is still pretty expensive. But now, you look at Lego sets as a collector, there's a lot of sets that are pretty popular. Obviously, a lot of the Star Wars sets are pretty popular, but you're looking at anywhere from $1,000 now with that UCS Death Star, if it's the $200 range, still pretty impressive set, but yeah, nowhere near what it was back when I was a kid. So it was kind of a shock to get back into Lego as a grown up and see, what was out there, what what kind of money people could spend on Lego sets. Let's see. Tommy says, I'm going to Pick a Brick on Monday. What sets should I look for? Oh, very cool, Tommy. So it's just before the January 1st release day, right? So it's still what, December the 27th today, 28th. So that'll be December 29th. I don't know. There's nothing. You might see some new sets, but I doubt it. Yeah, Tommy, I don't know. I guess you just look for anything that's on sale. Lego's trying to push some people to buy, or a lot of people to buy the big sets still. In fact, I noticed that I brought this up yesterday, that they're trying to get people to buy the UCS Death Star. They're offering that gift with purchase again. If you were paying attention, the gift with purchase of the UCS Death Star came with a TIE fighter that was, I don't know if it was that impressive, but anyway, that, during its first week of being a new set of release, that TIE fighter came with it. And then all of a sudden, you look on the Lego website, not the biggest of announcements, but they're offering a few gift with purchases plus the TIE fighter. So you could get the UCS Death Star if you are, like I was just saying before, ready to spend the big money, and you'd end up with 3 gift with purchases. The original gift with purchase that comes with the Death Star, and the Death Star itself. And of course, to create some FOMO, Lego is only offering this until New Year's Eve. So yeah, Tommy, that'll be interesting. I really don't know what you could look for other than just to see what sales are at the Lego store. But that's pretty fun. Pick a brick, kind of customize your visit there for sure. Hey, welcome, Nico. Nico, just saw you there. Good to see you. I love Ninjago, says Nico. Yes, my favorite set, as I was saying earlier, is the Ninjago City Modular. So awesome. Welcome, Nico. Glad to have you here. Leave a like, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Only a few people have liked so far, and I see a lot more of you watching the live stream. So please don't forget to leave a like, especially those of you who are watching and just hanging out here for a bit. Alexandria says, are you going to get the Minas Tirith set? I heard it's going to be $650. Alexandria, that is a good question. I saw that also. Oh gosh, what was it? We talked about it a while ago, and then it was like a rumor, and then maybe a possibility, and then obviously now it sounds like the information is being released as to what that set will be, and how many pieces it will be. I think even how many minifigures. I think it's going to be about 8,000 pieces. So basically close to the I don't know, the dimensions, or maybe not the dimensions, but definitely the size in terms of piece count as the Titanic. And I'd be really curious. I would love to see it first. That they're going to have that thing built up and on display with all the other Lord of the Rings sets. So hopefully they don't retire any of the other Lord of the Rings sets, because now that collection, that new series of Lord of the Rings sets is growing, albeit a very expensive, I want to say expensive and exclusive kind of theme collection. Like, none of those sets are anywhere near kind of a kid's budget, right? It's the Rivendell set that came out first, which was is a $500 set. Barad-dûr, almost a $500 set. The Shire, which is, I want to say, almost a $300 set. And then the cheaper one is that, what is it, that bookend one. What's that one called? The one with the what's it called? Anyway, the one with Gandalf fighting off that beast, where he falls down the cavern with it. Anyway, I can't think of the name. I'm sure you guys know. But that one's like 100. Was that one 150 or so? So yeah, very exclusive theme. So Alexandria, I'll keep it in mind. You know, we'll see what the build looks like. I'm guessing it kind of might be in the same line of build as maybe the Hogwarts castle. The entire build of Hogwarts, but in a miniature or micro structure form or whatever they call it. But yeah, so it won't be like a play scale set necessarily like Bardoor or Rivendell, but yeah, maybe a more compact version, but just with a lot of pieces. So I don't know that I want to see what it's built up to be for that price. I still have my goal of trying to get a UCS Star Wars set. I've never built one of those, so that's yeah. You know, there's so many things. Lego just sucks you in, man. Never too old for Lego. Psh, glad to see you here again. Please like. I know. Never 12 for Lego says, Tommy, stop telling me what to do. Tommy's only telling everybody what the right thing to do is, though. So I love it. Romy Bricks. There we go. Now we got 7 likes. It was like stuck on 3 for the longest. So thanks for being here, guys. Romy Bricks is here. Alexandria is here. Never 12 for Lego. Tommy, this is awesome. All the mods. That's it. The Balrog Book Nook. That was the one I was trying to think of, Romy Bricks. Very cool. Never Too Old for Lego says, what should I build tomorrow? So, good question for Lego. What a great question, right? The question and the joy of knowing that you have a day to build Lego. How fun is that? So, Never 12 for Lego. You're the one who mentioned. I checked out that website of the Alt Build, the Mold King website, and looked at because I had mentioned getting the UCS Millennium Falcon, and then you'd said, yeah, check out the Mold King one because it's basically a quarter of the price or so. So I did look up that one, but it's actually sold out. So I don't know how it works with the Mold King website, but it's sold out. I think though for my getting a UCS set for the first time, I haven't built one up. I think I would want to get a Lego one first. So if you're just joining, we're building up Ninjago. If you like the Ninjago theme, this is Ninjago set 71819, the Dragonstone Shrine. So far, bags 1 and 2 have done kind of the base part here, the end of the tail, and kind of the waterfall base down here. Really cool build so far. You even get a koi printed piece tile right there. So fun. And then so far 2 of the 6 minifigs are built up. Lloyd with his green trim instead of green outfit, and Lord Raz. And his head here, I was saying kind of, if this is his headpiece, it's not like a helmet, but it's just that is the headpiece. It's all one piece. Almost looks like something that could go with the Lord of the Rings set, the way it looks. Roman Brick says parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. Let's see. Alexandria are the biggest supporters on here. Oh, Never Too Old for Lego. I love it. People are competing. Amy says, hey, Lily. Oh, sorry. Lily says, wow, that set is sick. Yeah, this one. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say about this set. So, Lily, welcome to the Brick Therapy live stream. Don't forget to leave a like and click on our Brick Therapy guy. And this set, after all that talk about it being a discounted price, is sold out on the Lego website. I wasn't thinking this set was going to get retired, but I think it is. I don't remember seeing it on the list of retired sets, but Lego has it listed as sold out on its website. So I'm assuming it's out. Like they're not making any more. So if you go back to, or if you go on Amazon or some other online retailer, I think you can still find it, and it's still an okay price. But yeah, knowing that you could have gotten this set just a week or so ago for 30% off or more, it's kind of hard to want to go buy it now for 100. I think it's still somewhat discount. I didn't realize it was so expensive. So this set was going for $120 on Lego website. And obviously that wasn't a good price for it because it was pretty heavily discounted for a long time after that. So, but it's still a cool build, just not priced correctly. Let's see. Never Told for Lego says Spider-Man or a 3-in-1 set to build. I would say, ooh, that's a hard. I'd say Spider-Man. Never Told for Lego. Tommy says, yes, I know that's the best part of supporters. They're awesome, basically. Alexandria, thanks for saying hello and welcoming Lily. No one can compete with me, says Never Told for Lego. All right. Well, we'll have to see depending on what's going on here. We are the champion, says Alexandria. Love the camaraderie of you guys. Love the mods here for the channel. And speaking of all these sets, like what sets did you guys get that were new or as a gift for Christmas? Or maybe you went and purchased yourself because you found a good deal. So my older son got my wife and I a really fun Lego set. I think I have it here behind me. Let's see. So I'm not going to give you any backstory to this, but I just want to see the reaction. So I got this set for Christmas from my older son. Actually, my wife and I. He gave this to both me and my wife. Isn't this the coolest set ever? This is set 42638. The Castle Bed and Breakfast. Now, yes, it's not a set I would have sought out, but the build is amazing. And, you know, it's got quite a lot of levels here. And let's see, this is a 1,311 piece set. Now, I will give you some backstory. Why would I have a Friends set? I mean, Friends is not a theme I would necessarily collect. I did get a few of these sets for my daughter when she was younger. But the build is reminiscent of, it looks just like an old classic home in the town we live in. And so, and they do some pretty fun Christmas themed light displays the week before Christmas. And so my son bought us this set as like a model, almost a replica model of that house. And so it's not because we collect the Friends theme, but pretty fun. So that's why we have this Friends set. And that's a fun set we got for Christmas. B. Bandits, the head mod, is here. Wow, B. Bandits renaming his avatar again. Let's go. Soggy Sandwich says, I love Legos. Welcome, Soggy Sandwich. Very cool. Oh, let's see. Did I miss someone? I got 7 different 3-in-1 sets for Christmas, says number 12 for Lego. Tommy says, no, not that. Hey, Alex. Welcome, Alex, to the live stream. Very cool. Let's see. I love Lego, says Soggy Sandwich. Alex says, question mark. Don't mind the second part of my name, says B Bandits. No worries, B Bandits. High five to you. Yes. Tommy says, oh, wow. And so welcome all you guys. So I don't know if you saw that, but I shared with you one of the sets we got for Christmas. A very fun build, mainly obviously for the structure part. The mini dolls are not as fun as minifigs, but yeah, it does come with those. But it's really the house display that'll be fun to build. But right now, building the Ninjago Dragonstone Shrine. Yesterday, I even pulled off building bags 1 and 2 out of this. This set has 10 bags total. And so building this right now, if you like Ninjago, leave a like just for that. Ninjago is a great theme. And so building this up, this set is 71819, Dragonstone Shrine. Love the piece count. 1212, 1,212 pieces, 6 minifigures. I know I showed this yesterday, but there they are. And so far we've built up Lloyd and Lord Raz. So we got a few more in between. We've got Naya, Kai, Master Wu, and Euphrasia. What a name, Euphrasia. almost like Euphrasia, maybe from the Euphrates region of the world. So B Bandits, the head mod, you gotta love that name, B Bandits. John Powell, hey, welcome, John Powell. A lot of friends sets have really good structural builds. Yeah, exactly. So I think we're gonna have fun with that one. So glad to have you guys here for as long as you can be here. Leave a like. Hope you had a great Christmas. And then yesterday I titled the Boxing Day build because some of you may know that December 26th can be called not only, I think, St. Stephen's Day, but also Boxing Day, which relates to the giving of presents and unboxing or opening of presents by those who were in the servant class in England. So a fun build yesterday to start this Ninjago set, and found quite a few pieces that I had never seen before, and very cool. There are more of these tile pieces out there. I thought there was just one, but these tile koi fish plate pieces are pretty cool. So I found, let's see, I thought there was just one, but it looks like there's two more in here. And yeah, I was thinking if there was just one, these might be pretty sought after pieces at some point. But yeah, they look really cool. And the best part is no stickers for that. This set does have a few stickers, but not that bad. And I like Ninjago sets. The stickers are always pretty cool looking anyway. Putting them on is, another story. And I've only put on one sticker so far. And in fact, I don't even know if you can see it. Where did it go? Anyway, I put one sticker piece on so far, but it must be hidden. And then there's this fun kind of play feature here, sliding that back and forth to make the tail of the dragon piece wag back and forth. Or maybe this is a water serpent. I don't know. But that's those are kind of the fun parts so far. And then this is kind of hard to show, but this clear blue slope piece I've not seen. I don't think I've seen these before either. Or maybe I'm forgetting because I haven't built up an Ninjago set in a while. Maybe there are more that have been included with other Ninjago sets in the past. And then there are these more flat looking, these pieces right here, these corner slope pieces. I don't think I've seen those before either. So a lot of new pieces. Actually, there's a few more in the interior part that I have not come across before. So some fun discoveries in the build so far, just bags 1 and 2. B Bandit says, I don't know why I made this my name, but now I can't change it. B Bandits, if you're gonna be stuck with that one, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. We'll say the number one mod is here, the head mod. Although B Bandits, Tommy outdid you with the pinned comment. So if you want to make me that pinned comment you usually do, that's pretty fun too. Never 12 for Lego is, come on, Never 12 for Lego. We call this the Night Owl live stream. What are you doing? You're bailing on us already? You said you were the best. The best does not leave that early, my friend. But I don't want to guilt you into losing some sleep. So thanks for being here, and I just love having you guys. Don't forget to leave a like, of course, before you sign off, or if you're just coming in to listen for a little bit, maybe say hello. That would be great. And leave a like before you sign off. And if you're new to the channel and you're just listening in the background, thanks for being here. And don't forget to subscribe. We try to live stream quite often, usually daily. The weekends become a little more difficult, but during this Christmas break time, it's been pretty fun to live stream often. So it hasn't, other than Christmas Day, of course, but it's been fun to live stream and just chat with you guys. So all this talk of Lego, there it is, B Bandits. Thank you. Enjoy Skyline. Oh, wow. Who's going to, oh, there we go. Enjoy Skyline. I love Lego. Awesome. Thanks for chiming in. Enjoy Skyline. Good night to Never 12 for Lego. Hello to Enjoy Skyline. What a fun name. And yeah, have a great night. B Bandits giving us the awesome. We'll pin a new one just as a reminder to like and subscribe. Ring the bell to never miss a stream. Building a Lego Ninjago stone shrine. Thank you, B Bandits. And Tommy's here still. Great to have you with us, Tommy. Another great mod. John Powell says, yeah, but it's 10 p.m. where you're at. It's 1 a.m. for us. It's true, John Powell. That's why I call it the Night Owls live stream. But it's just fun to challenge Never Too Old for Lego. He's coming in later than this, so no pressure. Just having fun with the fact that, you know, it's a Saturday. See what people are up to if they can hang out longer. Calvin, welcome Calvin to the live stream. So I'm going to try and release an actual regular video on our channel tomorrow. So if you guys could be, well, not necessarily available. Well, yeah, available. If you guys don't mind watching it when it gets released and leaving a like, that would be great. I think it'll be a fun one. I'm trying to list our favorite sets, my sons and our favorite sets that we missed. We did not get a chance to basically collect or buy because they had already been retired either before I got back into Lego collecting with him or just passed on them and then kind of looked back and so, oh, why we didn't do that? Why did we pass on that set? One example would be the I don't know if you guys, well, yeah, it's a Ninjago set actually. There was one set that was out a while ago. I don't think it was related to the Ninjago movie, but it's called the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. And I just love the Ninjago names for all these sets. But I saw this set on display, and then even saw it being sold by people secondhand, or it was still new but secondhand at a really good price. And I just kept passing on it because, well, for one reason, I wanted to get Ninjago City, so that was a fair trade-off. But it just had a really cool build, kind of like gosh, I don't know. Well, kind of like this friend set where there was, you know, the front facade, and then the back was a bunch of cool levels of play sections or levels of play, and it had two dragon stone builds and a bunch of trap door type things. So just a fun set. And this thing was, I think, a 2017 set. But the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon, very fun set, and wish I would have collected that, got that set. It wasn't priced too high either. I think it was about an $80 set at the time. So I don't know. I should look it up used and see what it's going for now. I don't think it's too popular, but you never know. So yeah, welcome Calvin. Glad to have you here. Tommy giving the high fives as well. Awesome. Let's see. B Bandit says chugging water right now. Nice, B Bandits. I'll go with you on that one. Stay hydrated. So if you like Lego, if you like building Lego, thanks for being here in the live stream and join in the chat. B Bandits. Where did Luke from Star Wars buy his prosthetic hand? That's got to be a dad joke. So maybe you've heard that. We'll find out here in a second what the answer is. What's the answer to the mystery of Luke? Did Luke even have to buy his prosthetic hand? I don't even know if they really talk about these guys. They just kind of end up acquiring things, except for Han Solo, who's you know, kind of a trader slash pirate of the skies, so to speak. Let's see. At a secondhand store. Yes, that's a good dad joke. Well done, B Bandits. Leave a like for the dad joke. I love it. So thank you guys for being here. Building up this Ninjago set. Bag 3. It looks like I'm putting together the continuance of maybe, let's see, down here. Yeah, maybe this part right here. The actual base where Master Wu is standing. It looks like some sections of waterfall are being added. And I lost my place, so let's make sure I'm in the right part of the page here. Okay. So yeah, I said just a moment before that, if you guys check out our channel either tomorrow or Monday and watch our next video release. I think a fun one, just a one to maybe compare to. If you guys have missed out on, especially if you're a Lego collector, no doubt you have. If you've missed out on some Lego themes and sets that you're thinking, oh, that would have, I wish I had that in my collection. I'm sorry I missed out on that. Um, Obviously, some examples would be not getting into Lego in time to catch the first series of Lord of the Rings sets. I don't know if it was the Lord of the Rings theme back then or if it was The Hobbit, but there were several really amazing, I think, builds from that time, like Battle of Helm's Deep, the Orthanc Tower, the battle packs. I look like you could get battle packs, kind of like in the realm or the theme of the castle sets that came out before, where you could get a battle pack, like kind of like how you could buy these Star Wars battle packs of 4 or 5 stormtroopers or clone troopers, but buy a battle pack of 4 or 5 orcs or Rohan or Rohirrim type horse soldiers. So it looked like a great series of Lego sets that came out probably around the 2010s or 2013s. I think maybe inspired by all those Hobbit movies that were being released at the time. Not the best trilogy, especially compared to the Fellowship of the Ring one or the Lord of the Ring original Fellowship of the Ring movies, but still the Lego sets that came out with pretty fun, pretty sweet looking, and I think probably one of the best sets from that whole series. At least looking at it from a distance or on pictures of it was the Orthanc Tower, and having the Tower of Barad-dûr, the Barad-dûr Tower is it just makes me think I'd love to have collected that other one, the earlier one. Let's see, Gavin. Hey, Gavin. Glad you're here. Gavin says, hi, building the Mercedes AMG Formula One from the Technic series. Let's go. Lots of car or Formula One or Speed Champions collectors. Love it. I only have a few of those sets, but the Technic ones are impressive. Impressive and probably a lot more challenging than what I'm building. Let's see. Tommy says they gave it to him on the invisible hand. Oh, going back to the Luke joke. I love it. B Bandit says, I'm watching my new dog to make sure he goes to sleep because he has separation anxiety. Oh, B Bandits, you got a new puppy. That's so fun. Alexandria says, what breed is what breed is it? Very fun, B Bandits. Let's see, Space Pros. Welcome, Space Pros. Very cool. Thanks for being here, guys. Help us get to 20 likes if you're new to the channel, and especially if you stopped in to say hello. Leave a like. And if you like talking Lego, you like sharing your Lego collection, what you're building, as Gavin has shared what he's building, then subscribe to our channel, BrickTherapy23. We like to talk and build Lego on our live streams all simultaneously and then engage with you guys. And there's obviously a cool community here of Lego builders and collectors as well. All right, we're halfway there. We got the 10 likes already. Thank you so much. And I am building this Ninjago set, but I'm basically doing some layering. So far, I'm in the Tetris version of building. So obviously the different colors here and then being layered by the light clear blue tile pieces to give some texture to this build here that will look like the base of a waterfall. And now let's see, I gotta make sure I line up everything here correctly. So interesting, some stuff of some of the way these tiles are layered. And then again, just to show this off, some cool tile pieces here, like these printed koi fish pieces. Lots of fun. So Space Pros, yeah, welcome. And New Puppy says, B Bandit's cutest thing ever, right? B Bandit says he's a pit bull chocolate lab He's everything. Pitbull, Chocolate Lab, German Shepherd, Terrier, Golden Retriever. Least what the vet said. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine. What a cute combo, I bet, though, as a puppy. He's very mixed. Yes, very much so. Probably he's going to be super enthusiastic as he gets bigger. Those are some active breeds. So fun, B-Bandits. So fun. So yeah, just building up this Ninjago build here, and now getting into a little bit of the texture and details. So try to keep up as well with the chat. But looking at, Tommy mentioned he's going, or I think Tommy said, was it you, Tommy? You said you're going to go to the Pick a Brick on Monday. What sets to look out for? And I honestly can't think of anything really right now, other than I am curious because Lego is pushing the UCS Death Star again and advertising their the gift of purchase that they gave, or not gave, the gift of purchase that you could get if you bought the Millennium Falcon, or not the Millennium Falcon, the Death Star back in October. So the gift of purchase is back. So kind of annoying, I'm thinking, because if you had bought that Death Star set, for as a Christmas gift, and maybe you got a gift will purchase it, but now just a few days later, of course after Christmas, because that's how they get you to possibly spend some of your Christmas money, or maybe a gift card or two, or everything. Now they're offering the gift of purchase, the little TIE Fighter piece to go with the UCS Death Star again, plus some other kind of random gift with purchases. So yeah, at the Lego store, it looks like kind of maybe a blended mishmash of sets that I think the only newest set that would still be, I don't know, garner some excitement right now until January 1st is the Star Trek set, or maybe the Goonies set. Or some of the sets that are just seem to be on back order forever, like the Captain Jack Sparrow, the Black Pearl ship. So who knows? Let's see. Tommy says, I've got it recorded. I'm selling tickets. Ooh, what's this? Very cool. So if you like Lego, you like talking about Lego, join in the chat. If you like pet dogs, especially puppies, B-Bandits got you there. And so some fun discussion. And this Ninjago set, also kind of interesting. I thought this set was pretty cool when I saw it, and it was priced in the $100 range. I thought this set was $100, but it's over 1,000 pieces, 1,212 pieces, and saw this initially at the Lego store. I thought it was a pretty cool set. The build itself just looks really fun with that stone dragon build. Very classic look and fun build for a Ninjago set, clearly, with the dragons shown. And then you get, some cool features here with these printed koi pieces, and actually placing one right now onto this platform piece, or build. But then just after, I don't know, a few months, I don't know if this set was actually that popular or sold that many units, because then we found it to be on sale on Amazon, and then Lego eventually had it on sale. And then I was saying earlier, the best part was we found this on sale at Costco for really good deal for $50 or less than $50. So couldn't complain about that. Oops, forgot to put a layer of water pieces here. So in any case, if you missed out on this set, I don't think I didn't realize it, but it seems like it's retired now, because now it's sold out on the Lego website, and still available on Amazon, but not for that great discounted price that I've seen it for. So, eventually the real price and the real level that the consumer is willing to pay is revealed, but then then the sets they go like that. Kind of like the if you're in the Lego Castle, which I was talking about earlier, the Lion Knight's Castle, and that had been out for a few years, and every time it got on sale a few times, but most recently it got on sale, and that thing got bought up quick. And then you start to see people regretting the fact that they did not buy that set, and then the demand goes up for it as well. We are getting that set at 40% off. I did not pick it up though, says Roman Bricks. Okay, so some of you guys have seen this set for a pretty cheap price compared to what its original price says. Gavin says, I finally got my own place and now I have room just for Lego. How fun, Gavin. You can invest in some cool bookshelves and put up a fun display, maybe something a little fancier than what I've got here, just a coffee table behind me of sets. You need to check out all the channels for the mystery to unfold, B, says Roman Bricks. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Alexander. That's awesome, Gavin. Roman Bricks says, no room is enough for Lego. Well, we can always hope that we'll figure it out. So bag 3 is what I'm finishing up right now. Bag 1 and 2 are represented here in this part of the build. Kind of basically, if you compare it to the box, that is what I've done so far. So some fun progress here. And this looks like this is the base down here, I'm guessing. So we'll see if that's true or not. So this is bag 3. And just getting through kind of layering all the water pieces, the water tiles, which can be tedious, but the way the build looks after you put all these clear blue tiles, it looks so nice. Ninjago's got such a great aesthetic to it. Jake Stop Motion says, a couple groceries to stay fed. That's all you need. Oh, Jake Stop Motion says, I've got a roof and a bed and a couple groceries to stay fed. Nice. Got a little bit of a poem there. So fun. B Bandit says, what's up to everyone? And oh, wait, Jake Stop Motion, and I got a phone and clean water. Oh, I'm sad, says B. Oh, no. Well, I'm bummed I missed your guys' live stream, but hopefully another collab will happen again soon. And got to keep up with everyone's. And it was cool to see Romy Bricks get through and build up the Home Alone house. Another great build, another great set I would love to have. Those are one of those sets, especially during Christmas, you're like, oh, that's such a cool set. And then after Christmas, it kind of sits there. Obviously, Lego knows it's worth keeping. They haven't retired it yet. But the fact that that set is still out, I feel like I don't want to miss out on the chance of getting that set either. I think the reason why it looks more fun at Christmas, obviously, because then everybody watches the Home Alone movie again, and it's a fun movie, and there's a lot of cool, I guess you could call them Easter eggs in that set that relate to the movie. But then after kind of the hype dies down, because after Christmas or pretty much after New Year's or so, the hype kind of draws down. The other thing is, it's like in terms of proportionality, like to add that Home Alone house to your Lego City, I guess that's kind of the hard part in a way, because it's such a big house. It looks weird next to modular sets, which represent like apartment buildings or whatever, and then that set has got or that Home Alone house is just like a house for one family, and it's like basically 1.5 times bigger than a modular build in the way it looks. All right, so this is interesting. I've got a teapot in a clip piece here. It doesn't fit exactly right, so I don't think I'm missing a layer of Lego there. It looks like you have to push it in at an angle because there's that one half stud sticking out. So we'll see what this leads to a secret golden pot. Maybe it's something in the Ninjago lore, the Ninjago story, related to the TV show that I don't know about. What's this? This golden pot in the Dragonstone Shrine has some particular meaning to it, because it looks like it's going to be built over here, and it is gold, so maybe it means something kind of like a genie bottle. I don't know, but it's fun to see kind of where this is going. This is the fun part too of building Ninjago, especially like I said, a set I missed out on was the gosh, almost now a 10-year-old set, the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. Such a fun name, but again, so many so many hidden treasures inside these Ninjago sets. You got to really go looking for it. And I think what I need to do during one of these live streams is rebuild a Ninjago City and talk about that set. Since it is my most favorite set, it would be fun to kind of highlight that in one of these or a series of live streams. Number one, it needs some repair, especially the top parts of it, the tower parts. I've knocked into a couple times and then sort of put it back together, but I just don't remember where everything goes, so it's not built up correctly anymore. And there we go. The golden teapot is about to be covered up and disappeared. So there's something to the storyline there. And the stone shrine, the hidden golden teapot. But yeah, to rebuild the Ninjago City would be, I think, a good live stream to part it out and sort out. And it just needs some maintenance. It's gotten a little bit dusty, and so want to put it back in shape. Got to appreciate the favorite set of all. Here's kind of a fun touch here, a little stone arch piece to go over that, and now you got a little water flow off to the side of the build here. So fun looking. And just show off the minifigures from that set. And yeah, if you guys like Ninjago, especially Ninjago City, it's a fun set to talk through. Let's see. Easter eggs, exactly, Tommy. I can tell you what the pot mead says. Be Bandits. Let's go, Be Bandits. Give us the backstory. Alexandria says, maybe you could add some lights to your Ninjago City BrickTherapy23. I should look into that. That is a really good idea, Alexandria. Especially because there's so many levels to it, and rooms, restaurants, like there's a comic book store in it. There's a lot of fun details you can't really see very well if it's put on a shelf. So I think that would be super fun. I've never added a light kit to a set. So again, yeah, that would make it new. Let me make it new again, doing that. All right, so the golden pot has been relevant for basically the whole show, but that teapot could mean, number one, a Master Wu reference, or two, a genie's lamp, leader of the Ninjago, land of the genies. But based on the set, it's probably a genie reference. How fun. Thank you, B Bandits. B Bandits taking the super mod title back again. Odele, I knew he would hear Ninjago and eventually have to find his way to the live stream. So yeah, building up set 71819, the Dragonstone Shrine. Age 13 plus, so most of us qualify for that. And 1,212 pieces, 6 great minifigures. Master Lloyd. So Master Lloyd, I guess Master Lloyd looks this way because he's a master now. He's got his white gi, I guess, or just his ninja outfit, and then of course the green trim. And he's got a pretty sweet looking weapon there, kind of a spear sword thing with a talus and that's where I put the sticker. It was right there, the book that he's holding there. And this is Lord Raz. So B Bandits giving us the background to the golden lamp that just got covered up in here. Thank you, B Bandits. I'll have to turn that into a YouTube short. That's fun to know the background of the set, or that Easter egg in the set, which no doubt will be forgotten about unless you revisit this set over and over again. If you're a young Ninjago fan, probably a good play set. But if not, then to reference the Ninjago lore that thankfully one of my mods, B Bandits, is well versed in. So fun. All right, yeah, getting some more texture here off to the side. Some more stone work there off to the side. Again, love the layering of these sets here. So yeah, one of the sets I should look up is that Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. I think that'd be a fun set to look up. Odelace, greeting everyone. Let's see, Emerald. Welcome, Emerald. Emerald says, "Hi, I have a set." Or no, you have a set I really want. Epic. So Emerald, I assume this one, or maybe it's the Ninjago city that I'm referring to. So yeah, welcome. Welcome, Emerald. Hello, hello. High fives. So if you like Lego, you like talking Lego, leave a like. Join the channel. Subscribe. Leave a like. We're at 10 and 10 right now. So leave a like. I know more of you have signed in and said hello. So don't forget to leave a like. And let's see, Emerald, what's he up to? Yes, the one you are building. That's the one. Especially with Lord Raz. So this guy, I guess, pretty cool looking minifigure. And not a helmet piece. This is basically what goes on top of the torso there. So Lord Raz, he has no hidden face underneath. That is his headpiece right there. So that was something I kind of pointed out yesterday. I was like, that's kind of seems reminiscent of almost a Lord of the Rings type of looking fig. All right, so let me see here. I got to make sure I've got everything built up correctly. Got one more layer. So yeah, if you are Emerald, if this is a set you really want, then you might have seen it on sale. It was on sale for a while there with Lego, especially, and now, unfortunately, I think it's basically sold, or I think it's retired because it's sold out on the Lego website. But yeah, it's turning out to be, like most, if not all, Ninjago sets, turning out to be a pretty fun build. And of course, the detail that goes into it, and then just the overall look. I knew this was going to be a great build just from the stone dragon look right there. And then you can't go wrong with the Ninjago minifigures. And then yeah, just in general, Ninjago. If you're someone who likes to collect Lego, but the pricing is pretty difficult to overcome, there's a lot of Ninjago sets. You can get some small Ninjago battle pack sets for a really good price. We've seen even today small little Ninjago sets that come with like 3 or 4 minifigures for $10 or less, even at the Lego store, which is great, especially for young Lego fans, which definitely deserve a lot cheaper price to buy a Lego set. And on top of that, a fun theme, one that I think is just pretty popular just for the show alone. So, and then yeah, the fun storyline, like the Golden Teapot, which B Bandits just educated us on, which is pretty sweet. So, adding in the final layers here of bag 3, just making sure everything is correctly placed. Don't want to mess up any of the don't want to mess up any of the build here. Let's see, trying to gauge if I'm putting everything in the right spot. Quite a few, there we go. Quite a few overlapping pieces in this to give it all that texture, like the very cool looking koi pond. And now you can see one of these printed pieces put in place. So looking really good there. And let's see how much what I got left of bag 3. And then looks like we're attaching this to the rest of the build here. Let's see. Gotta get the final texture pieces here. And of course, then you end up with some pretty cool tile pieces here that I don't think I've skipped anything. Make sure. That's quite a few extra pieces though. Let me see. This definitely should not be an extra piece. So where did I skip? There must be something there's no way that stone piece could be left out. And I did the layering part correctly, looks like. And was there another stone layer piece I missed? Just got to backtrack here a bit and make sure. So if you like Lego, I am building up this Ninjago set 71819, the Dragonstone Shrine, and just making sure I didn't leave out any extra pieces. Like, I just don't think this one should be an extra piece. So let's see. There was only one part on the side build that showed the corner slope piece, and just making sure. This is where I find myself live streaming. I definitely backtrack on the instructions. So gonna do 3 of those, which I did, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And is there another part where you add more of that? Gosh, I guess, I don't know. If you've built up this set, let me know. This doesn't seem right to have an extra big piece like that. Although maybe Lego, instead of making a mistake, missing a piece, maybe oh wait, no, never mind. I'm not done with this. Okay. I thought I was done with bag 3. Okay. I got ahead of myself because it shows connecting what I'm just building here, this platform, to the bigger section. And I thought that was the end of building up bag 3, but it's not. Okay. But time to merge these two. All right. Always a fun sound when you snap the pieces together there. All right. Hey, sorry. Did I miss some hellos? Oh, Dusk, welcome. Dusk says Ninjago. Yes, welcome. And thank you for being here. Lord Raspberry. The Lord Raz. I'm going to listen while I draw. Sounds good, B-Bandits. I worked my way through that almost mistake there. Emerald says, yeah, I wanted that set, but it was on sale, but it was too expensive still. Yeah, this one, once I saw it at Costco, we saw it for less than $50. It was like, it was a must buy. But yeah, obviously the $100 range was definitely not the right price range for that. Welcome, Dusk to Dawn. Ninjago, yes, welcome. And let's see, I'm on my 10th rewatch right now. Very cool. Emerald says, at the same time, super excited because I'm getting the Ninja character display when it comes out. And oh yeah, that one looks great. What does it come with? Like the main ninjas, it's got like a little platform build for them. Yes, that is a good one. I think, was that a $40 set for the minifigures? Let's see. Anyway, I know which one you're talking about when it comes out. And I'm also getting the 4 Weapons Blacksmith Shop for my birthday, says Emerald. The Blacksmith Shop. That's a 2026 set that I have on my list. That is a good one. I want to see that character display set though, because that one looks cool for the new Ninjago sets that are coming out. Yes, and the Blacksmith Shop for sure. Let's see here. Maybe I'll just go to new. I want to see what that one is. But yeah, anyway, both those builds, both those you mentioned, Emerald, are must-haves for sure for me too. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Tommy. We got 13 likes. We're doing well. We're doing well. Let's see. Well, hello to Alexandria for sure. The waterfall where the Bonzo met for the first time and the entrance to the tournament of sources. Oh, so that's the part or that was the part I almost didn't realize I wasn't skipping anything basically. For me, it's 125. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's way too expensive. For me, it's 60 because I'm in Canada. Yeah, the price range is not so great. Or yeah, the weaker currency is not that great for prices, especially when it comes to Lego. Hey, Mayo, welcome. Good to see you guys here. Liam Brick the Bed is here as well. Awesome. Good to see you guys. Okay, so Super Gaming, welcome. No, I do not do that. I do not glue the Lego. You know, it's interesting you bring that up, though. People were talking about how they place their stickers, and apparently people do use super glue, to place their stickers correctly on their sets when they're putting them together. I had never heard of that, or soapy water. I'd never heard either one of those. I thought that would ruin the glue, but interesting nonetheless to hear what people do. Okay, placing a couple koi tiles. Trying to figure out where these tile plates go, and now they are showing. Okay, so I got some more. It's just some of these pieces here. I thought randomly, I'm like, there's no way they could be extra. Okay, so I got the tile pieces, and now I see where the stone pieces go. I thought I had totally skipped part of the build, and I was, when you finish a numbered bag and then like you see the extra pieces, sometimes that seems about right, and other times you're like, there's some big pieces left. There's no way this, for example, should be an extra piece. And now everything looks right. Okay, so there we go. Bag 1, 2, and 3 for the Dragonstone Shrine set. So fun to check in with you guys and do the section here for the, I guess, like, yeah, the core base right there of the set. So looking pretty cool. I even almost have the minifigs in the right section, or I do. Got Lord Raz and Lloyd on the right platform there. So there we go for bag 3 and building up everything. Yes, thanks, Tommy. So thanks you guys for joining the live stream. We got in a good hour and 10 minutes, almost 15 likes, and I really enjoyed building with you guys. I will plan to build again tomorrow, and hope everyone has a great remainder of their 2025, and continue to link up with you guys and talk Lego. And let me see. Thank you, Tommy. Nice base so far. Mayo says, hope everyone enjoyed Brickmas and is having happy blocky days. Love it. Liam says, are you excited for the Foggies live performance soon, Alexandria? Have a great one, everyone. Thanks.